Hey everyone, welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. Sorry it's been a little while, things got a little bit busy this week, but anyway, I'm back. So today's maps are AI generated world, no move, followed by a balanced world, no move, no pan, no zoom. So let's get started with AI generated world. And see what seeds we have. So first round we have these white and red curves. Okay, is this Botswana? It feels a bit weird for South Africa. We do have Gen 3 coverage. Signage and everything is Southern African. We've got pickup trucks and Southern African houses. We've got a hill here. Do we have any yellow plates? No, because this might be South Africa or Eswatini as well. I'm actually not entirely sure. It's quite hilly. Um, I feel like there are some hills around Gaborone, so I might just go around Gaborone, but just not sure. I don't know if South Africa has these red and white curves or not. Really don't know. I might go here because there's a hill up here. So let's see. Where are we? Yeah, okay. We are in Botswana. We're slightly further south in Lobatse. Okay. Happy to get the country there and fairly close as well. Next round, let's see. Okay, this looks like the Netherlands to me. We've got yellow plates, Dutch-looking houses. So yeah, palm tree here. Maybe we're close to the coast then. I don't know. But yeah, going to go Netherlands. Yeah, just going to go close to the coast because there's a palm tree here. And also it's an urban area. There's lots of urban areas between Amsterdam and The Hague, so just going to hedge between them, I guess. The Netherlands is quite a hard country to reach, I guess, especially in urban areas, and it was further south in Weert. Okay. Next round, let's go then. Right, is this Eswatini? We've got the Southern African road lines, and you get these kind of trees a lot in Eswa, so I'm going to go Eswa here. I feel like the trees, are they in the... I feel like they're somewhere around these roads in the north, but not entirely sure. The road kind of does bend round, so I'll just guess a road around here that kind of fits, I guess. Um, yeah, something like this, that'll do. Let's see if we're close. Okay, it was a bit further south. Got SO right, which is good. Most of the vegetation there was very Eswatini looking. Next round, let's see. Right. Okay, we're in South America. We're in Brazil. We've got the Brazilian pole here. Some of these buildings look a bit like La Paz, but yeah, we should be in Brazil. We've got the long plate as well. But we're in Brazil, I don't really know where to go here. I don't think those are piranha pines. I think they're just eucalyptus trees or something. Um, yeah, I might go kind of coastal central Brazil. I don't know. Maybe I go a bit more inland. It is hilly. It is hilly. Maybe I just hedge like Minas Gerais or Western Bahia. Maybe it's hilly around here, so I think Itacarambi, yeah, I think that's a good hedge because I really don't know where in Brazil this could be. It could be northern, it could be a lot more south, so let's see. Okay, it's just Bahia. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, so not too bad that one. For Brazil anyway. Brazil isn't my strong suit on GeoGuessr. Next round, let's go. Right. What's this then? So in North America at least, is this US or Canada? Feels like Canada, but it could just be Northern US. We've got front plates. So if it is Canada, it's probably BC or Manitoba. Maybe I go like Manitoba here. I don't know. Diverse. Okay, nothing really helpful here. Could be Ontario, but I don't know. I'm tempted to go Oh, this does feel a bit more Canadian, I guess, but I could see it being the US as well. I might guess like Thunder Bay or something, because if it is, Ontario and Manitoba have front plates, but this doesn't. I don't think this is BC, so it's also hedges in case it's like Minnesota or something as well. So okay, or Alberta. Did I get that confused? BC. I think I've confused my front plate knowledge. Hang on, is it BC? Uh, Alberta and Ontario, or BC, Manitoba, or Ontario? I can't remember anyway. Maybe it's just a traveling car. But it was Alberta. So let's look at the summary. So yeah, miss at the end. Possibly getting confused about the plates there. But let's look at the game breakdown. And we are in 12th place. So 88 people played. So GG's everybody who played. And let's look at the top scores. So yeah, let's see. What do we have here? We have Brazil. So for this one, I basically did a safe hedge, and it pretty much paid off. Where it had some north and some guesses further south. So everyone in the top 20 getting Brazil. We had Botswana. We did have a lot of Gaborone guesses, makes sense. And how many people got the town? Only one person got the town. And quite a few South Africa, and it looks like Eswatini guesses for that Botswana round. So yeah, probably because of how hilly it wasn't like typical of Botswana. Could easily get confusing. We had this Eswatini. I think most people getting Eswatini. Maybe a couple in ZA as well. So yeah, the good clue was the vegetation there for me. It's quite distinctive. We had this Netherlands, yeah, easy Netherlands, everyone getting the country. Most people just spread around the middle. What else did we have? We had this, yeah, that's 4 rounds, and the last round was this. Alberta, how many people got? Okay, we had 4 people getting Edmonton. I wonder if there was a clue there, like the bin or something like that. Maybe there was a logo or council or clue or something. We had some Calgary guesses, so yep, GG's there for the Alberta guesses. I was in Ontario. We had one in Manitoba, a couple in Sask, and US guesses as well. So yeah, I think that was the main kind of decider for that game, if you got close in Canada or not. This one as well probably cost a lot of points if you were further away, but yeah, I think this was the main decider in that game, and I just didn't get the right region. So yeah, anyway, GG's. Let's move on to a balanced world NMPZ. This is a notoriously hard map, especially for NMPZ, so let's see what we get. And first round, so this feels Southeast Asian. We have a kind of dirt road and lots of oil palms. So do I go Sumatra here? It could be, I don't know if it feels typical Sumatran because it's this map. Might go somewhere else like Kalimantan here. It doesn't quite feel like the Real Palms. Where else could it be? There's a chance that this could be Philippines or something as well. So if I go a bit further east, that hedges a few more points if it is the Philippines. Maybe I go like, I don't know where the oil palms are within Kalimantan, so I just have to go for somewhere. I think it's quite hilly in East Kalimantan. We have some hills here. That hedges for Sulawesi. That hedges a bit for Philippines, I guess, and Borneo. So I think that's a good guess. It looks like we are driving the left though, actually. So probably not Philippines. And it was Sabah in Malaysia. So at least we weren't too far off. So that was a good hedge in the end. Even though we got the wrong country. So not too bad. Next round, let's see. Oh, interesting. Very dry, rocky landscape. My first thought here is like Baja California. There's some roads like this in Baja California. I don't think this is northwestern Argentina. That does kind of look like a Mexican bollard there, so I think we might be in Mexico. Um, yeah, I want to say like we're here where there's some roads that look a bit like this. Maybe like one of these inland roads. It is very mountainous though, so maybe not that road, but maybe further south, maybe like maybe here somewhere, I don't know. Should I hedge? The one up there was a better hedge, I guess. But no, I'm going to keep it south actually. Let's just see what happens. Oh, okay, I should have got it up there. I kept my marker up there. Would have got more points. It just didn't look quite as mountainous, but it was a different road anyway. It was a very minor road, so didn't spot that road. But good to get the Baja California vibe at least. Next round, let's see. Right, what's this? We have a stop sign. I mean, this is a North American neighborhood. It feels a bit more Canadian to me, possibly. I can't see if we've got front plates or not, so that's not going to help. That didn't help us in the last game anyway, so probably better not to use that. Um, yeah, it feels kind of just Canadian, like I want to go Alberta again. I don't know. Maybe I just go like Medicine Hat, some random suburb. It could be, but there's definitely a danger. It could be further east, Ontario, or even US somewhere. But I feel like I've seen suburbs that look a bit like this part of Canada in some of the big towns. But who knows? Let's see. Let's see. Where was it? Okay, it was Manitoba. Yeah, I got the right idea. Kind of the suburban areas of the plain states. So yeah, it was Brandon, Manitoba. I probably should have just hedged Saskatchewan there or something, but um, anyway, not bad. Next round. Right, okay, what's this? Houses look quite kind of like bungalows, almost southern hemisphere. I don't think this is like Spain, Italy. This might be Australia or something even. The coast is kind of to our southeast, and we've got a bay curving round. So could this be a weird like Australia somewhere like this? I don't know. Where else could this be? Could this be South Africa? That's also a concern. I'm not sure where in South Africa this would be, but it's definitely a possibility. New Zealand, I think this feels like New Zealand really. It is Gen 2. It feels like the Southern Hemisphere, but I can see somewhere around here, but I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm just keeping it in Australia, I think. Let's see. Okay, nice. I'll take that. It was Kangaroo Island. Um, I was just over the on the mainland. Yeah, not bad. It was this bay here. Makes sense. Makes sense. Cool. Yeah, I thought that road was probably too much of a main road to be exactly where it was, but it would have taken a long time to find the exact bay there. Anyway, next round. Let's see. We have 50 kilometers, so we're in Canada. This feels definitely more eastern now, like around here, or maybe just Ontario. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, this feels generic Eastern Canada. I don't think it's Newfie. I don't think it's. I suppose it could be Nova Scotia, but I'm kind of between New Brunswick and just Ontario, Quebec here. Um, Maybe I just hedge kind of Ontario, Quebec border. Is that a good idea? We do have English, okay, so we shouldn't be in Quebec at least, but um maybe I just go Ontario then. I'm just yeah, not sure if this could be like New Brunswick, but I'm going Ontario, I think. Where? Yeah, I want to hedge kind of east for New Brunswick. So yeah, let's try that. And it was New Brunswick, okay. Whatever. Whatever. We had the idea there, but didn't quite commit to it. Anyway, we had 18,000. 18,146. So let's look at the summary. We came third. Oh, a shame about the New Brunswick. We possibly could have won if we committed there, but still, coming third is really good. So I will take that for sure. And 86 people played. Let's look at the top 20. So, yep, so New Brunswick, let's have a look. We had a bunch of people recognizing New Brunswick, so well done there. I was 50-50, picked the wrong one, and some people with me, and a few in northeastern US as well, so it makes sense there. We had this Manitoba. It looks like we had a few further east guesses, and most people, a bunch of people getting the plain states, and then a couple in US as well, so it makes sense there. Yeah, Baja California, I also could have got closer there. Some people getting Baja California, and quite a few people just in mainland Mexico, and a couple of Arizona guesses as well. Yeah, Baja California just has a lot of like really beautiful, nice Gen 4 locations. I think I've looked at like similar locations before on the map maker, so that definitely helps. What else did we have? The South? No, sorry. We had Australia. Okay, some people did go South Africa for that round, and I did consider it. So definitely not bad guesses at all. We had one West Australia, and quite a few people were getting Australia, just not that close. No New Zealand guesses, one in Southeast Asia, so yeah, it makes sense there. I was happy to get pretty close. I think that helped a lot. And GG's to the two Kangaroo Island guesses there. We had this Malaysia, yeah, so where did people go? A few people going Sumatra with the oil palms, and one Philippines, which I considered until I saw that I think that car was driving left. Yeah, quite a few people getting Peninsula Malaysia, interesting, and generally people just dotted around Indonesia, Malaysia. No group of people particularly committing except a few people in Sumatra. So GG's to everyone who played. I'll put the links for the next play along in the description below. If you want to play along, and probably do another play along sometime middle of next week, hopefully. Stay tuned for that. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.